Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this right now, you already know what's happening. The moment we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. BTS just dropped the complete schedule for their 2026 to 2027 world tour, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this is going to be the biggest K-pop tour in history. We're talking 79 shows spanning 11 months across 34 different regions around the world. Yes, you heard that right. This is massive, and I'm going to break down everything you need to know right now. First things first, let me just say that ARMY has been incredibly patient. It's been almost 4 years since we last saw all 7 members perform together on stage. The last time was back in April 2022 during the Permission to Dance on Stage tour in Las Vegas. Since then, the members have been on hiatus, focusing on solo projects and fulfilling their mandatory military service in South Korea. All 7 members, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, completed their service by June 2025, and immediately after reuniting, they got to work on what's about to become one of the most anticipated comebacks in music history. The tour officially kicks off on April 9, 2026, in Goyang, South Korea, at Goyang Stadium. This is huge because it's their hometown show, and you know the energy is going to be absolutely electric. They'll perform 3 nights there on April 9th, 11th, and 12th before heading to Tokyo, Japan, for 2 shows at the iconic Tokyo Dome on April 17th and 18th. This is just the beginning, folks, because after Asia, BTS is heading straight to North America for what might be the most extensive leg of the entire tour. Let's talk about the North American dates because this is where things get really exciting. BTS is scheduled for 28 shows across 12 cities in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. That's right, 28 shows. The North American leg starts on April 25th and 26th in Tampa, Florida, at Raymond James Stadium. From there, they're hitting El Paso, Texas, at Sun Bowl Stadium on May 2nd and 3rd. Then they're going international within North America with 3 massive shows in Mexico City at Estadio GNP Seguros on May 7th, 9th, and 10th. After Mexico, BTS heads to Stanford, California, 4 shows on May 16th and 17th at Stanford Stadium. Then it's off to Las Vegas for 3 nights at Allegiant Stadium on May 23rd, 24th, and 27th. Las Vegas always goes crazy for BTS, so expect those tickets to sell out in seconds. In August, the group returns to the East Coast with shows in East Rutherford, New Jersey, at MetLife Stadium, followed by Foxborough, Massachusetts, at Gillette Stadium, Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium, and Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium. They'll also perform in Toronto at Rogers Stadium and Chicago before wrapping up the North American portion with 4 shows in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium on September 1st, 2nd, 5th, and 6th. 4 shows in LA. Let that sink in. SoFi Stadium holds over 70,000 people, and BTS is doing it 4 times. That's potentially over 280,000 fans just in Los Angeles alone. This shows you just how massive the demand is for this tour. But wait, there's more. BTS isn't just dominating North America. The tour also includes a European leg that spans the entire month of July. Before Europe, though, they'll return to South Korea for 2 more shows in Busan at Busan Asiad Stadium on June 12th and 13th. Then it's time for Europe. The European tour kicks off in Madrid, Spain, on June 26th and 27th at Riyadh Air Metropolitano. From there, they're heading to Brussels, Belgium, for shows at King Baudouin Stadium on July 1st and 2nd. Now, here's the part UK ARMY has been waiting for. BTS is scheduled to perform in London on July 6th and 7th at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Only 2 shows in the UK, so if you're in Europe or the UK, you better be ready when those tickets drop because they are going to go fast. After London, they're heading to Munich, Germany, for shows at Allianz Arena on July 11th and 12th, and then wrapping up the European leg in Paris, France, at Stade de France on July 17th and 18th. The tour doesn't stop there. After Europe, BTS is heading to South America in October with scheduled performances in Bogota, Colombia, Lima, Peru, Santiago, Chile, Buenos Aires, Argentina, and multiple cities in Brazil. South American ARMY has been incredibly vocal about wanting BTS to visit, and it looks like their wishes are finally being granted. Then in November and December, BTS will tour across the Asia-Pacific region with stops in Kaohsiung, Taiwan, Bangkok, Thailand, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Singapore, and Jakarta, Indonesia. In early 2027, they'll head down under with shows in Melbourne and Sydney, Australia, in February, followed by performances in Hong Kong and Manila, Philippines, in March. The tour is currently scheduled to conclude in Manila in March 2027, but here's the exciting part. According to the official announcement, more dates will be added for Japan, the Middle East, and other regions. So this tour is only going to get bigger. Now let's talk about what makes this tour so special beyond just the number of shows. BTS is going all out with the production. The entire tour will feature a 360-degree, in-the-round stage design. This means the stage will be in the center of each stadium with fans surrounding it from all sides. This setup creates an incredibly immersive experience and also allows for much higher venue capacity, which means more ARMY can attend each show. This is a game changer because it puts the fans at the absolute center of the experience, literally. Before the tour even begins, BTS is releasing a brand new album on March 20th, 2026. This will be their first group album since their anthology album Proof back in 2022 and their first full album of new material since B in 2020. The upcoming album is being described as a reflection of who BTS is today, incorporating all the individual experiences and growth each member has gone through during their time apart. It's going to have 14 tracks, and Big Hit Music has confirmed that each member contributed their thoughts and ideas to this project. They're approaching it with the same passion and mindset they had when they first started, which is incredibly exciting for longtime fans. Tickets for this tour are going to be in insanely high demand, so here's what you need to know. The pre-sale for ARMY membership holders starts on January 22nd and 23rd. If you're not already a member of the official ARMY fan club on Weverse, now is the time to sign up because pre-sale access is going to be crucial. General public ticket sales begin on January 24th across all markets. You can find more information about ARMY membership pre-sale at the official website, btsworldtourffacal.com. Given how quickly BTS tickets sold out in the past, you need to be prepared. Make sure you're logged into Weverse or whatever ticketing platform is being used in your region well before the sale starts. Have your payment information ready to go. And honestly, if you can, try to get multiple devices ready because these tickets are going to move fast. During their last tours, some shows sold out in literal minutes, and this time, with the added anticipation from a 4-year hiatus, demand is going to be even crazier. Let's talk about why this tour is such a big deal not just for ARMY but for K-pop as a whole. BTS is returning to a completely different landscape than the one they left. When they went on hiatus, K-pop was already popular globally, but in the past few years, the Korean wave, also known as Hallyu, has exploded even further. Groups like Blackpink, Stray Kids, Tomorrow X Together, and New Jeans have all made significant global impacts. The competition in K-pop has intensified, and fans now have more options than ever before. But BTS is still BTS. They were the pioneers who broke down so many barriers for K-pop in Western markets. They were the first K-pop act to win a Billboard Music Award back in 2017, the first to perform on Saturday Night Live in 2018, and the first to receive a Grammy nomination in 2020. Their influence on the global music industry is undeniable, and their return is being watched closely by the entire industry. What set BTS apart from other groups wasn't just their incredible music and choreography, although those are obviously top tier. It was their innovative songwriting that tackled real social issues like mental health, self-love, and the pressures of modern society. It was their authentic connection with fans through social media and platforms like Weverse. They built a community, not just a fan base. And that's why even after 4 years, ARMY is still here, still loyal, and still ready to support them. The members themselves have been vocal about how much this comeback means to them. In messages to fans, RM said they've waited more earnestly than anyone else. Jimin added that the year they've been waiting for has finally arrived and promised to make even more good memories in 2026. V encouraged fans to look forward to what's coming. These aren't just empty promises. The members have been working incredibly hard since reuniting last July, even relocating to Los Angeles to collaborate closely on the new album. They're putting everything they have into this comeback. One more thing I want to mention is the special cinema event happening before the tour. From September 24th to October 5th, for BTS concert films will be screened in over 2,500 theaters across 65 countries. This is a celebration of their return and a way for fans who might not be able to attend the live shows to still experience BTS in a communal setting. Pop-up stores will also open in major cities, giving fans a chance to get exclusive merchandise and celebrate together. This tour represents so much more than just concerts. It's a reunion. It's a celebration of resilience and dedication. It's proof that even in an industry as fast-paced and competitive as K-pop, genuine artistry and connection with fans can create something timeless. BTS didn't just maintain their fanbase during their hiatus. If anything, ARMY grew stronger, more dedicated, and more ready than ever to support the group. So here's what you need to do right now. If you haven't already, go sign up for ARMY membership on Weverse. Mark your calendars for January 22nd for pre-sale and January 24th for general sale. Start planning which cities you want to attend. Look at flights, hotels, and make sure you're financially prepared because this is going to be an investment, but trust me, it's going to be worth every single penny. Also, follow BTS on all their official channels, Weverse, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, because more dates are still being announced. The Middle East, additional Japan cities, and potentially more regions are coming, so stay updated. This is history in the making, everyone. 79 shows. 34 regions. 11 months. BTS is coming back, and they're coming back bigger than ever. Whether you've been ARMY since their debut in 2013 or you just became a fan yesterday, this tour is for all of us. It's our chance to finally see all 7 members together again, performing the songs that have meant so much to so many people around the world. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates about BTS and their upcoming tour. Drop a comment below and let me know which city you're planning to see them in. Are you going for pre-sale or waiting for general sale? Let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, let's get ready to welcome BTS back to the stage. Borahi, ARMY.